nights don't get around.
Hello sunshine and welcome back. Today's video is jam-packed with motivation to get you ready for the new week. I am so sorry that I have been MIA, but I have been so terribly sick. I came down, you're not going to believe it, but I came down with a case of shingles. And they weren't in a very fun place, so for some of this video, I'm going to be doing the reset, but my husband jumped in and did a deep clean of the bathroom, so you get to see him tackle that. But I'm so glad you guys are here today. We are going to get this house in tip-top shape to start the new week. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Oh, and I also have a super easy dinner idea that is a crowd pleaser at the end, so stay tuned for that. You can see right here that I'm kind of in pain because of the way that I'm having to unload these plates from the dishwasher, but I just had to move really slowly to get my things done. But I was so grateful this day because for the past 4 or 5 days, I was unable to do things like this because it was hurting so badly. I am grateful that it did not get near as bad as what I've heard shingles can get, but I definitely don't want any of y'all to get this. If you don't know what it is, shingles is a very painful, blistery rash. If you've had chicken pox, you can develop shingles. And if you have the shingles and somebody is exposed to it from you and they haven't had the chicken pox virus yet, they will develop chicken pox and then they'll get shingles later in life. But it's just a big old mess, so I just stayed at home to stay away from people and, you know, took all the proper precautions. But I'm feeling much better now, and I just want to thank you all so much for your prayers. I definitely felt them. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just so grateful to be able to clean up the house today. Like, it is such a blessing that we take for granted until it's taken away. Things like cleaning the house or playing with your kids or things like that. So I told somebody today because they were really upset about just being kind of depressed with their life. No particular reason, you know, we just have those days. And I said, well, you know, it could be worse. You know, you could have shingles like I do in the place that I have them, and it's not fun. And it cheered them up so much, and they belly laughed really hard. So, and I read encouraging scripture while I have been down. I've been sitting down a lot, okay? I'm trying to find a way to sit comfortably. And I'm reading this new book. It's called Lies Women Believe, and it is really, really good. I will share a little bit about that with you. But it was very encouraging, and it just talks about how, like, anytime we're suffering, it's not to punish us. Like, in the Bible, Job went through a season of suffering, and he was perfect in the eyes of God, basically, and he had to go through everything that he went through. So I'm not saying that I'm Job. I'm not perfect by any means. No, not at all. I'm just saying sickness, when we have sickness or things wrong, go through trials and tribulations, they are to bring God glory. He will bring glory from whatever situation that we're in. And knowing that helps me to feel better about things. Not just being sick, but like when anything bad happens in our lives. And I know that God is with me through it all. He's with you through everything that you go through as well. So just remember, you know, it's not necessarily because you've been bad and you're being punished. And nobody's perfect, so, you know, it's not like we're Job. But everything has a reason. And if that reason isn't obvious, I'm comfortable in believing that, like Scripture says, God uses everything for His glory. And He's the one that knows how to do that. And so I rest in that fact. And that was a really long, rambling tangent, and I hope you understood it. But leading into, if you have any prayer requests, please let me know in the comments below so I can pray for you. I'm just going to get started in the bedroom here. I just need to make the bed. We did wash the bedding, you know, shingles. You don't want to spread it anywhere. Anyway, my name is Jessie. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if this is your first video, I stumble over my words a lot because my brain gets ahead of my mouth and it just sputters out like a spigot in a water hose. I don't know. But I like to post biblical homemaking. I love Jesus over here, and I'm not scared to share that fact. If you don't like that's okay. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. Jesus isn't your cup of tea, but I'm telling you right now, you're his. He loves you and he wants to be in your life. But anyway, if you like homemaking content, a little bit of motherhood, and some Jesus talk, this is the perfect channel for you, and I would love to have you here. And if not, I'm glad you stopped by, and I wish you will. I know y'all are just dying to know where I got this lovely outfit from. I am dressed for comfort, y'all, because I'm seriously, the shingles have taken me out. I had like flu-like symptoms with it, and it just wiped every bit of energy out. So like I said, I'm super grateful that I could get up and have the energy today to take care of my home and bless my family. But it's all Goodwill and Walmart for those house shoes. I showed those in my last grocery haul, and they were about $14. The brand is Deer Foam, and I highly recommend them. I don't think I have a link or anything like that, but they are the softest house shoes I've ever had, and I'm so happy that I picked them up when I did, because they have been a great comfort to me this week. All right, now I'm tackling this mountain of laundry because it got behind, and it really only took about 25 minutes to fold it all. I sped it up for you because I don't want you to die of boredom watching me fold the laundry, but thankfully my husband and older son put it all away, so I didn't have to deal with that because I'm running low on steam right here. So I want to encourage you that if you run out of energy after you do your task, it's okay to stop and take a break. If you don't have anybody to help, then just do things slowly, and it doesn't matter if you get everything done perfectly. Done is better, as much as you can get it done. I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say, but this laundry got way out of hand, and I was really glad to get control of it. Also, you can tell this is the next day because there's no way I could have done all that stuff in one day. So if you have low energy like me, if you have a chronic illness, an invisible illness, it's okay to break your task up and not get everything done in one day. Y'all know I like to watch something while I fold the laundry, so this day I was talking to my husband and older son. We were cutting up and laughing and watching Reba. That is like my absolute favorite TV show. I can watch it from beginning to end repeatedly. When my husband and I first got married, we were pretty poor. we couldn't afford cable until, oh gosh, 3 years into our marriage. So we had a DVD player, and Reba is what I constantly had on. And when I was pregnant with my first son, I watched it all the time. I would go to sleep and the theme song would play, because you know how DVD players don't just shut off. They just keep playing the menu screen. Well, my oldest son now loves Reba. The theme song comforted him as a baby. He would be screaming, and the only thing that would calm him down would be the Reba theme song. So it's kind of hilarious, but I'm curious. Have you ever seen that show? I just love it so much. It brings me comfort. It doesn't have any of like the worldly issues going on in it. It's just strictly for entertainment purposes, and I love it so much. Another symptom that I have really bad with the shingles is like hot and cold chills. So right here I am freezing. Like, I have the sweatshirt on because my top half is so cold and my legs are comfortable in pants, but then I get a hot flash and I have to rip off my sweatshirt, which you'll see in a minute. But this has just been throwing me for a loop. I have never in my life experienced something like this. Okay, so I got the last two clips out of order. So this is before I did the laundry, but here we are. I just need to straighten up the living room. It looks like the kids had a little party last night. They stayed up late and watched movies together, so I'm just going to straighten that up and then vacuum up the rug. But while I do that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the book I'm reading because it is so good. So 2 years ago, I asked on Facebook for people to give me recommendations of books to read, and my sister-in-law actually commented this book, and I've been thinking about it ever since she recommended it, and I could never find it at Books A Million when I went there to find anything, and I didn't even think to look on Amazon, so I just kind of forgot about it. And then I randomly went to the library with my mom the other day, about a week ago, and I saw this on the shelf, and I was like, oh, I know that. That's the book that my sister-in-law told me I needed to read. So I was very excited. It's so funny how God works. Like, his timing is impeccable, because I was like, oh, but I never have time to sit down and read a book. And now I have all the time in the world, being sick and not being able to walk very well. But anyway, I digress. I just want to read you what the back of the book says to let you know what it's about. So it says, well, I dropped it. Let me pick it up. It says, we are like Eve. We have all experienced defeats and failures, trouble and turmoil. We have all experienced a selfish heart, a shrewish spirit, anger, envy, and bitterness. And we ache to do things over, to have lives of harmony and peace. In her book, Lies Women Believe, author Nancy Lee DeMoss exposes those areas of deception most commonly believed by Christian women, and then it lists these lies that she tackles in the book. So there's lies about themselves, like, I should not have to live with unfulfilled longings. Lies about sin. I cannot walk in consistent victory over sin. Lies about their marriage. If I submit to my husband, I will be miserable. Lies about their emotions. I can't control my emotions. Lies about their circumstances. I just can't take anymore. Nancy sheds light on how we can be delivered from bondage and set free to walk in God's grace, forgiveness, and abundant life. This book offers the most effective weapon to counter and overcome Satan's deception, God's truth. And I just thought it was so neat, because one of the lies that this book really makes you sit and think. Like, I actually prayed a lot after reading the first chapter, and I was like, Lord, reveal to me, what lie have I believed that has me in bondage? And I'm going to share it with you guys. So I've only read the first few chapters, but I've identified that one of the root lies that I have fallen prey to is that God should fix my problems. I didn't realize that's what I was thinking, but like, when I'm having an inconvenience of any sort, I don't want to deal with it. I want it to be over. I want to get through with it. You know, I don't want to be like, God, help me through this. I want to be like, God, get rid of this. Like, I don't want to sit here with shingles where they are and deal with all the illness that comes with it. But God really humbled me, and I've been praying, okay, Lord, just help me through it. Help me to have peace with this. Help me to be kind to my family while I am not in the best mood. And he has really delivered on that, and I felt everybody's prayers. Even though I didn't tell you what was going on, I really appreciate y'all praying for me. But I'm going to tell you the truths that I'm having to plant in my mind, because once you have a lie that you have believed, it takes root, and the longer you believe that lie, it starts to produce fruit. And just like when you plant a seed in the garden, it doesn't just sprout up one thing to harvest. It produces multiple goods. So yeah, that's something to think about. But the truths are, life is hard. That's Romans 8:21-22. God is more concerned about glorifying himself and changing me than about solving all my problems. 2 Corinthians 4:17. God has an eternal purpose he is fulfilling in the midst of my problems. Romans 5:3-4. God wants to use my problems as part of his sanctifying process in my life. Job 23:10. I mentioned Job, that's kind of funny. And no matter what problem I am facing, God's grace is sufficient for me. 2 Corinthians 12:7-10. But I don't know. This has just been a big learning experience for me, and I hope that you check this book out. I will try to find a link for it and put it in the description box below if you want to buy it for yourself. I got mine at my local library, so definitely check there because it's free. But I am so excited to finish the rest of this book. It is that good. I hope that you enjoyed that little talk about it, and thank you for listening to me be vulnerable with y'all. That was actually kind of hard and embarrassing to admit that I have been deceived, but the way to not be deceived is to stay in God's word and walk with him daily. So I encourage you to do that. And back to the reset. This is my wonderful husband deep cleaning the bathroom. He is tackling the bathtub, which desperately needed it. So super grateful that he did that, and he works so hard. He did the bathtub, he cleans the toilet and the vanity, mops the floor and everything. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute now and let y'all watch him clean. And be sure to give him a thumbs up in the comments to show him what a wonderful job he did and how amazing of a husband he is. He's mine, y'all. You can't have him.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young.
젖은 채로 stay 하루 종일 또 색다른 motive Hush fame 그 Grammy 너를 take 매일 갖고 싶어 너만 생각하면 높이 날아 I heard that you've been just searching for someone when you need me right now It's now or never babe I just wanted you to see It's natural desire Cause you need me right now With you I can feel it in my body With you I can feel it in my mind Dua Lipa extra Just tryna do more Supernova with you Yeah, she knows I'm feeling Dua Lipa extra 나는 또 왜 언제나 Dua Lipa extra Yeah, Dua Lipa extra Tell me what you need right now I just want that Dua Lipa extra Dua Lipa extra Tell me what you need right now I just want that Dua Lipa extra Dua Lipa extra Don't tell me your last name You make me go insane 넌 또 가만히 나 놔두지 못해 I'm afraid you see 내 마음 깊이 Always running out of time yeah. Take it slow and make your mind up I heard that you've been just searching for someone when you need me right now It's now or never babe I just wanted you to see It's natural desire Cause you need me right now With you I can feel it in my body With you I can feel it in my mind Dua Lipa extra Just tryna do more Supernova with you Yeah, she knows I'm feeling Dua Lipa extra 나는 또 왜 언제나 Dua Lipa extra Yeah, Dua Lipa extra Tell me what you need right now I just want that Dua Lipa extra Dua Lipa extra Tell me what you need right now I just want that Dua Lipa extra Dua Lipa extra
Nobody told me to settle down Day nights and late nights don't get around But there's something about you I like About you I like You're crazy for saying I should slow down But maybe I'm escaping the love we found There's something about you I like About you I like I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you If only you knew I would die for you One of us gotta say the obvious Nobody loves me better Nobody loves me better Nobody loves me better Guess I'm just too scared to settle down There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town But there's something about you I like About you I like I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you If only you knew I would die for you One of us gotta say the obvious Nobody loves me better Nobody loves me better Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now.
Oh, look what my man did. It looks so good in here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go give him a big old hug and kiss for a job well done. #1 hubby in the world right here. It smells so clean and looks so fresh. Now I'm just going to share the super easy dinner idea with you guys. You take some ground beef and then 2 packs of these Knorr's rice sides. I use broccoli and cheddar. And you just want to prepare the rice per the package instructions. I love stirring this rice. It's so calming. And then you want to brown up your ground beef, mix it together, bada bing, bada boom, super easy dinner. You can, of course, add any seasonings that you like, but my family likes it just the way it is because the rice has plenty of flavor in it. But I hope you enjoy it if you try it, and let me know if you do. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I truly hope that you enjoyed it and got some encouragement and motivation. Stay tuned for my spring clean and decorate with me coming this week. I will see you in that video. Be grateful, give grace, and God bless.